news tonight, a muck of a mess along the shoreline in parts of Lake St. Clair. In some areas, the muck has solidified, and in others, if you stop in some spots, you'll actually sink in. Fox 2's Taryn Asher tells us it's already claimed someone's pet, and residents want it cleaned up now.
Residents who live along the Lake St. Clair shoreline and lived here for years say they have never seen anything like this. And the problem is they have no idea what it is.
Well, it's always been my dream to live on a lake.
But that dream quickly turned into a nightmare. As soon as Mike closed on this St. Clair Shores house, he noticed a mysterious muck that started to rapidly grow up his seawall. He describes it as a black sludge that traps debris and kills fish.
What I think in my mind what it is, I'm scared to even say. I have kids. You know, this is a concern of mine. You know, if a kid falls in here, can they get out? Can they physically swim out of this? No. If I fall in here, can I swim out of this? Absolutely not.
And he doesn't even have it as thick as his neighbors yet. Ed Bolzendal has it so bad behind his house, it's a solid landmass of muck in some parts, like quicksand in others. Sadly, he claims his golden retriever died from it, jumped into the toxic water, and contracted botulism.
If this is a bog, this is a floating bog, and what's going to do is, if we don't do nothing, it's going to fill in, and we're going to lose this. And it's going to be a cesspool until somebody encapsulates it.
Now, just imagine the smell.
It's horrible. The smell is terrible, and when you have an inshore wind and it's humid outside, it's just unbearable.
Right now, about a dozen houses on Jefferson along the Lake St. Clair shoreline are dealing with this. Mike Gutau snapped some pictures and took his concerns to the city council. Councilman Pete Rubino came to see it for himself.
Pictures did not do it justice, that's for sure. It's definitely a problem.
So what is this stuff? Residents suspect partly raw sewage from the Clinton River runoff, but believe there is much more in this muck that is creating a health concern and bringing down property values. They say they haven't gotten anywhere with the DNR and the DEQ, but the city vowed to get to the bottom of it during its waterfront environmental meeting.
The city's jurisdiction stops where the land stops. But I know we can help them find the answers and find the people to get them answers.
Gutau hopes they do soon and find a way to get rid of the gunk, because residents feel it's just a matter of time before it becomes an issue for anyone who enjoys Lake St. Clair.
Anybody north of here, this is coming. If this is not fixed, this will be at their doorstep.
Out of that meeting, first they plan to test that stuff, possible a DNA test, and then once they find out what they're dealing with, then they can figure out how to get rid of it. Possibly a pipeline to push the water out, or even a fan. They plan to stay on it, and so do we. In St. Clair Shores, Taryn Asher, Fox 2 News.